Good morning, guys. So it has been like forever and a day since I've done any videos. Things have just been nuts. Mostly trying to go as hard as we can to get Granny's house finished. The new house, we're all in the main house together right now, and so we have been trying to get all that done so that she can get moved in there, we can get settled in and start spending all of our time doing projects around the farm to get ready for the spring. And yes, it's not even really truly winter yet, and we're already prepping for spring and summer because that's how it goes. We have a lot we have to get done this winter. Hi, Millie. Hi, honey. We've got a lot we've got to get done this winter to get ready for the spring. We're getting a ton of chicks and ducklings, possibly some turkey babies, lots of baby goats. So we've got a lot of stuff coming in the springtime. That's my coat, Millie. Stop biting it. And we've got a lot to get done this winter, so we're trying to hurry, get this house finished, get everybody settled so that we can enjoy Christmas and then get to work. So these girls, this is Millie and Maisie. So these are our two little donkeys. They have had an extended stint, a nice long vacation at my grandparents' farm. And they are finally home. They got home this weekend. So I thought this was the perfect time to kind of, because there hasn't been a whole lot of new stuff going on, but this was the perfect time to tune back into you guys, let you guys know kind of what's going on, and hopefully get back on track with at least one video a week of what's going on the farm and life around here. So these girls are home. These are the sweetest girls. And we are so happy that they're back home. They'll be going back in with the cows here in a couple days once they're reacclimated a little bit. We got to get their feet worked on just a little bit, and then we'll get them back out with the herd. So that's kind of the new big thing this week that's going on. The next thing that we've got kind of in the books is we are going to try AI this year for the first time. So for those of you who don't know, AI is artificial insemination. We have always bred our cows to a bull. That is my coat, child. We've always bred our cows to a bull, and gotten our calves that way. But since we had two beautiful little bull calves, but we had to sell them because we couldn't breed them, Maisie. We couldn't breed them to their moms and sisters. We decided that instead of buying a bull this year, we were going to look into doing AI. The pluses so far for us of doing that, it's not super cheap, but it is cheaper than buying like a nice bull. We don't have to worry about trying to keep a bull. So bulls that are born here, raised here, pretty easy to deal with. They don't push on the fence too much. Our cattle are very gentle, and usually they follow suit, you know, when they've been raised here and this is all they know. Buying a bull from someone else, yes, they could be a very gentle bull. You just don't know. So you've got to kind of think about keeping a bull, and that's a lot of more upkeep. It could be, you know, you just don't know. So that's kind of a plus, is not having that kind of stress. Another plus is instead of getting a bull each year to rotate out, because right now we're small enough that we can't really run like two herds or keep them separated. So you can't let them in with their sisters and their mothers. So one of our pluses for that as well is instead of buying a bull every year and trying to flip a bull, we can use that money that would go to buying a bull and get another head to add to the herd. So another cow or another heifer each year, which, you know, in a few years, you know, once they're old enough to start having calves, that really starts to build your herd. So that's another plus for us. One of the biggest things, especially where this isn't completely 100% what we do for a living, like Clinton does have a day job. I do work occasionally as an ER nurse. So scheduling is a big deal to us. The nice thing with AI is, you know, within about a week's span of when these cows are due. So we've got to sit down with our vet and kind of go over all the specifics and, you know, choosing where we're going to get the sperm from, you know, what bull we want to use, all that kind of stuff, because this is our very first year and it's a brand new thing to us. So that's part of why I thought like this would be a really good thing to kind of document for anyone else who's thinking about it, this just to kind of document our journey with it. But that is my coat. Obviously they're not super helpful for filming, but it'll be nice, you know, our vet will come out, check them, see who's open, which means not pregnant and could be bred. Then they'll come back, they'll get them into heat, and then they'll inseminate them. Then they'll come back a little after that and ultrasound. So we'll know for sure who is and is not pregnant, and we'll know exactly when they were bred, essentially. So within about a week, we should know exactly when they're going to be ready to calve. So we can get them up in the barn, get them secluded. That way we're not going all over this farm checking for new calves or trying to track down cows that are in labor or have had their babies and are staying off from the herd for a few days. It's hopefully, if all goes well and if they all take, and so if they all get bred, hopefully this will streamline things a little bit for us, just where we have got a lot of projects to get done this winter to get ready for spring. And in the spring we are going to have a ton of new animals and a ton going on. And then right when that kind of starts to settle is when we'll be deep into hay season and getting all that done. So a lot going on and things are about to get real crazy and real busy around here. So we thought we would try AI and see how it works for us. And I will be sure to document that journey for you guys, for anyone who's interested or, you know, curious about the process or kind of pros and cons or what goes into it. So that's pretty much what's going on here. I will update you guys. These little stinkers, they like being right in the middle of attention. They're looking for apples. They were in there. I was in a few minutes ago and they were checking my pockets because they are wanting snacks. But we will be back soon to talk to you guys, and hopefully there will start being a lot more videos because there's about to be a whole lot going on around here. So I am so sorry for kind of the leave of absence that was unannounced that kind of happened, but we will get back on track and start seeing you guys pretty frequently. All right, as always, any questions, anything you want to know, put it down in the comments and I will address it as soon as possible. If there's anything specific that you guys really want to see, anything that you're curious about, anything you want to check out specifically about the farm or about kind of how we do things or what goes on, put it in the comments. Let me know and we'll get a video catered to that. All right, see you guys soon.